Dating is like a roller coaster. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's scary, and sometimes you just want to throw up. Now, have you ever paused to ponder how your self-esteem might be riding this roller coaster in the dating world? Today we'll embark on a journey to explore this thrilling topic, diving deep into how our self-perceptions are steering our romantic escapades and perhaps even redesigning the roller coaster of dating as we know it. First, let's dive into the chronicles of Jane. Jane was a powerhouse lawyer, the life of every party, and had a burning sense of personal ambition. Yet, ironically, Jane wrestled with a demon named low self-esteem. She often questioned her worth and struggled to believe that anyone could possibly be attracted to her. This brings us to a rather hilarious anecdote from Jane's dating life. Jane once found herself dating a guy who, as it turns out, was more in love with his own reflection than he was with her. She chalked it up her not being pretty enough. The reality? Well, he was just a narcissist. This little misadventure, like many others, was a byproduct of her pervasive self-doubt, which not only infiltrated her dating life, but made her tolerate partners who value her and shy away from those who did. Jane's saga paints a picture of a prevalent pattern. Low self-esteem can indeed trigger a cycle of unfulfilling relationships. On the other end of the spectrum, we have Tom. Tom was a charismatic entrepreneur, known for his confident demeanor and charm. However, beneath this confident exterior, Tom had an inflated sense of self-esteem. This bloke was so confident, he thought he could win a staring contest with his own reflection. He believed he was superior to others and deserved nothing but the best. This overconfidence, however, was not just limited to staring contests with mirrors, it permeated his dating life too. He had difficult to maintain long-term relationships. His partners often felt overlooked and undervalued, leading to a series of short-lived romances. Tom's case is a stark reminder that overconfidence can be just as detrimental as low self-esteem when it comes to building lasting relationships. Now, you may be pondering, how are these unique experiences crafting a grand implosion in the dating world? Well, if the dating world were a movie, it would probably be a peculiar mix between a horror film and a comedy. Quite the cocktail, isn't it? The answer lies in the patterns that unfurl when these self-perceptions are amplified across a population. A society filled with Janes and Toms sets the stage for a dating culture characterized by dissatisfaction, transience, and a startling lack of genuine connection. What's more, these patterns are often self-reinforcing, like a disastrous soup recipe that you just can't stop making because it reminds you of grandma. Negative dating experiences can lower self-esteem, which, much like adding too much salt, only leads to more negative experiences. Similarly, failed relationships can inflate one's sense of self-importance, not unlike adding too much chili powder, leading to further relationship failures. It's a vicious cycle that's hard to break, like trying to unscramble an egg. Wrapping it up, our self-esteem, whether it's scraping the bottom or shooting for the stars, plays a crucial role in our romantic escapades. Dictates who we pick as partners, how we deal with them, and how gratifying we find these bonds. When most folks battle with self-esteem hiccups, it can trigger a larger meltdown in the dating world, marked by fleeting relationships and widespread discontent. So if dating were a bowling game, self-esteem would be that pesky final pin that either leads to a strike or sees us end up in the gutter. So next time you're navigating the dating world, remember Jane and Tom. Consider how your own self-esteem might be influencing your experiences. And remember, balance is key. Picture dating as a tightrope walk. Too much confidence and you'll tumble on side, likely right into the laps of astonished circus goers below. Too little and you'll fall off on the other, probably into a safety net that's had one too many uses. Neither low self-esteem nor overconfidence leads to satisfying, lasting relationships. Instead, a healthy sense of self-worth, one that acknowledges both your strengths and your weaknesses, can set the stage for a more fulfilling romantic life and keep you striding confidently along that dating tightrope.